All right, guys. So 4.8 super short. Um, all we're gonna need is this formula. So let's do problem 3 from your homework. The formula we're gonna use is basically the formula for delta y, because that's what they want us to find. So delta y, which is equal to f of x plus delta x minus your f of x. And dy will be defined as f prime x dx. So if you follow these formulas, it should be pretty straightforward because we're given the y or f of x, and whenever they give you the y equals to your function, remember that's the same as f. They got to give you a point and they got to give you delta x. Okay, so delta at y will be equal to f of x, which is 1, plus delta x, which is 0.1, minus f of x, which is f of 1, right? So that'll be 0.4 times 1 plus 0.1, or I guess I could just say 1.1, right? Minus 0.4 to the 1 to the 8th. So plunge that into your calculator. We end up getting, that's what I got on my notes earlier, 0.457. Okay, so that's the delta y. And they want us to compare it to dy. So dy formula is equal to f prime at that x dx. So the derivative of f is going to be derivative of this one here. So 0.4 times 8 times x minus 1 times dx. I should probably plug in the 1 for x, but that's okay. We'll do it in the next step. So 0.4 times 8, I don't know what that is. We'll do that in a second. 0.4 times 8 times 1 times 0.1. So multiply all this out and you'll get 0.32. So there's my dy and my delta y. So that's how you solve these. Make sure you read the notes as to what the differential dy means and the delta y. Okay. But it's not too bad, right? The actual work is very straightforward. We're just using all we're doing is using these two formulas. And that's it. Yeah, let's do one more. All right. So I think this is problem 5. Find the differential dy. So I guess I should write given that y is equal to 3x squared minus 7. So all you got to do basically is take the derivative, right? So derivative with respect to x on both sides. That'll become dy dx, right? With our implicit differentiation. This becomes a 1 times your implicit rule dy dx. This all matches the dx, so basic approach would be 6x minus 0. Yeah, there we go. Just 6x. Now, if we solve for dy, all I got to do, right, is multiply both sides by dx. So dy is equal to 6x dx. So if they ask you to define a dy, this is how you do it. You first find the derivative implicitly, or just using your dy dx operator, Leibniz notation, and then isolate dy, and that's it. So note that dy is equal to f prime of x dx. Right, that's technically where the formula comes from. So you could just find the derivative straight up and multiply it times dx. I mean, that's technically the same thing. Anyway, but that's all there really is to this section. It's super short. Maybe that way we don't want to spend too much time on this. Anyway, let me send this to y'all.